New numbers from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics show Kentucky with an undesirable statistic. The bluegrass state was ranked number 5 in the highest number of people quitting their jobs.
But it may not be as bad as it sounds. Fox 56's Georgia MacArthur joins us now live in the newsroom after speaking to an expert about the job market crisis. Georgia.
Yes, Marvin and Imani, a business and economic director, says that the quit rate being so high is not necessarily bad. People are actually leaving their previous job for a new job in hopes to have better pay, better opportunities, and a better working environment. 79,000 Kentuckians quit their jobs in November. The resignation rate converts into a 4.2 quit rate, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. The list includes people who left voluntarily, with the exception of retirements.
Seeing right now has more to do with this tight labor market. Employers are trying to find workers, and as a result of that, workers have a lot more negotiating power than they had in the past.
The director for business and economic research at the University of Kentucky weighed in on staff shortages across the bluegrass. He says people are searching for better job opportunities that come with better pay than what they have earned in the past.
And as a result of that, they're finding that, if their current employer is not maybe willing to give them a raise or better working conditions, they are finding that they have alternatives in terms of other jobs.
An event that has been named the Great Resignation. Workers have been leaving their jobs in response to the increased flexibility in the labor market. Job openings strongly outnumber those actually looking for work.
In the past, maybe they would have liked to have found a worker who already came with some skill set,
resulting in businesses looking for less qualified candidates.
They may have to be looking at training or finding workers who are willing to be trained and then providing that training and providing good working conditions where, workers will want to come and build a career.
The November data shows trends before the rise of the Omicron variant. December and January may tell a different story. Live in the newsroom, George MacArthur, Fox 56 News.